Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving and were able to see your family or do something nice and enjoyable. I haven't been on in a while because I was doing the whole Thanksgiving thing. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody who watches my channel, everybody who is subscribed. I finally reached 1,000 subscribers, which to me is like a monumental thing. It happened in the wee hours of the night sometime over Thanksgiving and Black Friday in the nighttime there. And that's awesome. I'm happy because that means at least 1,000 people in the world don't think I'm crazy. Or maybe you do, and that's why you watch. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's really cool. That means that there's 1,000 people out there that are either starting prepping or that have already started and are just watching for more pointers and giving me pointers. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few things I did today. I did a Walmart grocery pickup. I'm going to organize my deep freezer because that was a suggestion from somebody, and maybe a couple other things. But stay tuned, guys. Okay, so the first thing I did before I made my list for my Walmart grocery pickup is I went into the pantry. Oh, and this is my little hanging rack thing I was talking about. My pantry inventory, my can opener. Most of these can openers have the, easy top, but some of them need to be opened with a can opener. Anyway, I went into the prepper pantry and I looked for holes in my inventory, which I had quite a few. I don't want to leave any spot open, so I had my Walmart app open. I went through, I added just whatever was missing here to the list. I want to make sure every nook and cranny is full. And then I weighed the Walmart list and I went and picked it up this morning. So I'll show you what I got. Okay, so here's the Walmart haul. This is actually only a portion of it. This is the dried goods and household products, and then I have all my frozen and refrigerated items separately. But this is what I like to call insurance. You have insurance, you have health insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, car insurance, flood insurance, and everything else you can think of. And the money you put into that, if you don't have a claim, you literally get nothing out of. So you're throwing money into something that you will never receive from. Well, hopefully you'll never have to. Food insurance is something that you actually get to keep. So you insure yourself, you put some money towards it each month, make your payments, and you actually get something out of it. It's not a big corporation ripping you off. So that's what I like to call this. I'm going to start from the left here. I did get some more of the Iams chicken and rice dog food, the canned dog food. I had 2 of these. I'm kind of stocking up on those because apparently the dry dog food will go rancid. This should last longer. I got 4 cans of peas. They were completely sold out of the Great Value brand of peas, so I just got the Libby's, which is probably better. This whole area here, you're going to see some weird oddball like single things here in the front, and this is all the items that I bought to fill in the holes in my prepper pantry, so it's just like 1 or 2 of each thing. I did get 2 cans of yams. These I don't have room for in my prepper pantry, but let me show you this real quick. I realized up on the top shelf of my cabinet up here, there's some wasted real estate, and I don't know what this single cup is doing here, but I have a lot of space up there that I can store stuff. So that's the next stockpile spot. I got 3 cans of these peaches, 1 pear, 1 mandarin orange, cream of chicken to fill a hole that I had, 2 chicken broths, 2 diced potatoes, 1 more thing of the manwich sauce, 1 coconut milk. These are all completely random. 1 can of corn, 1 can of carrots, 1 can of green beans, some rotel, some sausage gravy, pork and beans, another tomato sauce. In the back there I have, what did I get? 9 cans of chunky soup, which is, I think, like the most calorie dense soup that you can get. It's chunky, it's hearty, it's delicious. Those are my favorite flavors, and I like to eat a lot of soup during the winter anyway, when it gets cold in Florida, which is not very often. 3 cans of diced tomatoes, 3 cans of squash with onions. I've never tried this before. I actually had it on my grocery list one time for the Walmart pickup, and they didn't have it, so I wasn't able to try it. But that'll be something different, so I'll have some variety in my pantry. Another 4-pack of chicken breast. I got 4 cans of the 4 beefaroni, 4 lasagna, and then 3 of these Creole style red beans and rice. This just looks so good. I haven't tried it yet, but just over some rice with a little bit of seasoning, maybe some sausage, some Canucka sausage or something in there. Down here, and this is a prepper pantry staple if you're starting up. Yes, beans are plain, but these little things of beans go a long way and they're cheap. These are like $1.14 a piece for a pound of beans. So I got some small red beans and black beans. I didn't have any black beans in my pantry. And what I do, I just put them in these mason jars. These are little tiny ones. They hold almost the entire thing. There's always a little bit left over, but and then I put some oxygen absorbers in there, and it seems to work well. I'm not a professional canner or anything, so that's what I do. Got some more honey. One more thing of strawberry jelly because I had 2 peanut butters and 1 strawberry jelly. I got some of this for some frozen shrimp that I got. Boom boom sauce. 1 more of these. I had this for Thanksgiving, so I'm replacing it. Basically, a lot of this stuff, I'm replacing things that I had used from the prepper pantry. There's a saying that some people say, if you have 2, you have 1. If you have 1, you have none. So always replace what you've used, and if you can replace it with 2, even better. And then I got 2 things of Bear Creek soup. I got a cheddar broccoli and creamy potato to add to the collection. Got a bunch more of these sauce kits, which are just, I really like them. It comes with like, I don't know, you can see there's like chili peppers and some spices in there, and then a number 1 sauce and number 2 sauce. I don't know what you call it. Like a marinating sauce and then a cooking sauce. Got some more of these things. I've been using these wing seasoning mixes. Basically, I take some of my chicken breast, I slice it into smaller pieces, and then put it in a bag and toss it with this, and then just throw it in the air fryer. And it's amazing. I haven't made wings with it yet, but I do use the... Hey! What are you doing? Oh, yeah. These I got for my son and me. And then 3 of these because these are easy to bring to lunch at work. More of this because my son eats this like a maniac. I wish he wouldn't. I made some delicious homemade macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving, and he didn't want it because he likes that instead. I don't know what kind of monster I've raised. I got a big bag of chocolate chips because I'm going to be making some Christmas cookies, baking soda. I am going to be trying to make some homemade bread soon, so I will make sure to show you that video, and hopefully it doesn't turn into a disaster. I got 1 more pie crust mix, and this is kind of some household stuff here. White vinegar. I actually didn't have any white vinegar. I have apple cider vinegar, but this is perfect for cleaning. So I got 1 bottle of that, 1 more of those, a couple things of shaving cream, Band-Aids. So I didn't realize until my son had a little boo-boo that I don't have any Band-Aids in the house besides what's in my first aid kit, and I'm not busting into the first aid kit. I keep that in my bug-out bag, so yeah, who doesn't have Band-Aids in their house? I got a 60-pack. Hydrocortisone cream. I don't know, I guess if you're like run into some poison ivy or something, this is going to come in handy. More allergy medicine. I don't want to be without that for my son. And then another giant pack of wipes. I have 2 of these, and these are for basically like cleaning up. If the grid goes down, there's no water, these are really going to come in handy, and they're really not that expensive. I want to say this 240 wipes was like $4.97 or something. So that is what I got And I'm going to have fun putting this stuff up. I know that all of these cans down here have a home. A lot of these soups and some of these extra things are going to wind up going in my upper cabinets in the kitchen. Yeah. And then I'm going to show you my attempt at organizing my deep freezer. That's going to be fun. And this is another part of my haul. All of this somehow has to fit into my deep freezer. And I'm going to show you my deep freezer. And that's why I'm laughing, is because it's kind of a mess right now. I got a couple frozen pizzas. Some of this can fit in my working freezer. Most of it will go in the deep freezer though. Giant box of fish sticks, a 4-pound bag of these seasoned fries. I'm going to freeze this Fiesta blend cheese. It's a 2-pound bag. I'm going to freeze some more butter. Giant sirloin roast. All of this is kind of like quick foods that my son will eat. So I got this bag of Totino's pizza rolls, some chicken strips, beef taquitos, more edamame, and then a bunch of popcorn shrimp. I'm actually going to make this with the boom boom sauce, I think, in the next couple nights. But all of this is going into the deep freezer, so let me show you what that looks like. Okay, this is my hot mess of a deep freezer right now. There's literally no rhyme or reason. This is kind of embarrassing, but everything's really just, it's hard to organize a deep freezer. Everything's just in there stacked on top of each other, and I can't tell what's at the bottom, what I got first. So I do need to organize, and I'm going to show you what I got on Amazon to help me out. Okay, so I just got this in the mail actually last night. No idea if it's going to work or not. One of my son's Christmas presents is in there, so I cannot show that because he actually might watch my video. So something else is staying in there. And this is what I bought. These little stackable racks. I'm probably gonna cut these here. Hopefully these will work. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. So they have these little things that flip down right here so that you can stack one on top of the other. They weren't. Here, let's see. Okay, so like that. Can you see that little lip right there? And then you put another one on top. You can just keep stacking them. I wasn't sure how they would work, so I didn't get too many of them. But there's like access through here that you can get to stuff. And I'm kind of going to organize like the oldest stuff. The newer stuff on the bottom and the older stuff up top so I can rotate better. But metal racks, because you don't want to put any kind of plastic storage bins in the deep freezer because it will crack, it'll get brittle, and it'll be kind of a waste. So let me see what I can do with this organization tool. Okay, so that was like the biggest fiasco ever. I had to unload every single thing from this, and I did not realize how much I had. I just unloaded it onto a little fold-out table and then got it reorganized. Tried to put the older things on top, newer things on the bottom. But let me kind of show you. This little sliding bin here has my frozen butter, yeast. I have some cream cheese in there, some bread, and then let me move this out of the way. And then these little bins I just got, I guess they kind of work. Let me see if I can set this up here. So I'll show you, and I'll put the link, if you think these might be a good idea for you, I'll put the link in the description box. But basically, this is all the stuff I need to use first, and it just comes right up. I haven't really tested this theory here. I do have some things stacked on the side here that might slide down into it. But the ones way down at the bottom in that stacking bin, I'm going to use last. Those are things I just bought. But this really helps for like your meats and stuff, organizing them, because they don't really pack flat. So you could just put them all in the stacking bins. Have your dates and everything so you know which ones to use first. That just goes on there. And I actually probably could fit one more right here. And then this area, I have some other things that I probably could get. I could get more bins in there so I can stack all the other meats. I tried to organize by meat type, I guess. It's really difficult. So like I have, sorry if that was loud. No, I don't know. It's really not organized. I have like sausage. Down in the corner I have all my pork products. Under this, I've got, I guess, some boxes of things there, and then all my French fries, which I had way more French fries than I realized. Yeah. So this is like better than it was before, but not the best. So there's my organization, the best I could do it. If that helped you, cool. If it still looks like a hot mess, still cool. At least I got stuff in the freezer. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me again. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, props. This was a long video. But thank you guys for watching. Thank everybody that subscribes. And if you're new here, please subscribe for more videos. Take care, guys.